Hi everyone, my name is the Sober Voice Walefatsi from TBR Solutions, which is a financial company. Here I'm representing TBR Financial Services, an authorized financial service provider. I'm currently talking to the members of GPF, especially those who are contemplating to either resign or retire sometime this year. Now, I want to bring some information to your attention, which is very, very crucial because it will have an impact on your money or the final money that you get. GPF has what we call the actuarial interest factor. Okay, so these factors, they are being factored in terms of your calculation. It is done every 2 years. The last one that was done in June 2022. So now, if you look now, we are in 2025, which means the 2 years has already lapsed. So the chances are the factor will be factored again this year in June. So if probably you are thinking of leaving in terms of resignation or early retirement or retiring, but you want to transfer your money from GPF to an independent fund. Like for instance, we are working with GPF and then we transfer the money from GPF to Allen Gray. Now, if that is the case, now let me tell you what happened. I had a discussion with a colleague of mine from Allen Gray, and then she was telling me that a client in 2022 was leaving, and then a client had about 8 million as a resignation amount. And then in 2022, when they factored in that actuarial interest factors, then her money went up to 5.2 million. So you can imagine the money that has been affected there is 2.8 million. That's a huge amount, okay? But those will remain with GPF. There's no problem. It will never affect you. It affects especially those who are transferring. But transferring also has its own benefit. You may say, no, I'm not prepared now to transfer. It has its own benefit because when you transfer, there are some benefits that you get that you may not get when you are with GPF. All right. Now, for instance, I'll give you an example. The resignation amount of this example that I've put on the screen here, it's 6.8 million. So that person that they were telling me about was 8.8 million. So after the factor was factored, it went to 5.2 million. 2.8 million was affected. Now, if you want to avoid that, to make sure that your money is not going to be affected, and then you may do it as soon as now before June, so that you start the process of either resigning or early retirement. All right, so that you're not affected, especially if you're not going to transfer. Now, let me give you the importance of transfer or the benefits of transfer. Now, remember GPF talks about 5-year guarantee benefit, all right? In other words, your money, it's a 5-year guarantee. For 5 years will be guaranteed that will be any, whatever that will be any. For instance, if you look at this example, right on top there, this is the amount 49,000 that the member will earn every month. The lump sum is 2.1 million. But I don't want to talk about all those for now. Just wanted to talk about the actuarial interest factor. If you want more, you can simply contact us, then we can deal with the situation. And we'll deal with the situation looking at your own specific situation. So now, if, like I said, if you really, really want to leave, you can leave as early before June so that when they factors in, your money is not affected. Now, the good about the transferring, this is the statement of GPF. This person had 6.8 million and then in the kitty. But in case, remember I said it's a 5-year guaranteed. One day after 5 years, you pass, the condition changes. Now it says the resignation amount is 6.8. In case of death in service, if you die, the amount that the person will get is 4.9. No more 6.8. Can you see that? That's the difference. 4.9 instead of 6.8. So, but when you transfer, instead of getting 4.9, even if you passed on, your nominated people, be biological or not biological, as long as they were nominated by you, they will still benefit whatever remains from 6.8. So the chances they can also get 6.8 as compared to 4.9. So that's the benefit of transferring. All right, you are able to leave what you call a legacy. So now, if you are thinking of leaving as we speak now, and then either in a form of resignation or early retirement, especially those who are 55 years and above, and then remember that the actuarial interest factor will be factored in June. So you may start now preparing yourself to exit now so that you are not affected. So where you can reach us, our WhatsApp number is 067 915 1447. 067 915 1447. Or else you'll see the number at the end of the video. I thank you.